What up guys, my name is Stanley Steen from Team Deberoo, and in this video we are gonna talk about sweepstakes on push traffic. So let's dive in.
But first, a little promotion. My full stack affiliate platform, the Deberoo Suite, now offers for a limited time only upwards to 80% off. We have a tracking software, a landing page builder and a spy tool, cash flow manager and so much more. So feel free to check it out through the description down below. Click the link. Step 1, create your account. Step 2, watch the video on the dashboard to claim your deal with upwards to 80% off. But if not of that, let's go back to the video.
Alright, so today a sort of beginner's guide into sweepstakes using push traffic. And before we dive in, I want to tell you that you can still join the Deberoo Suite beta. The Deberoo Suite is a brand new platform for all your affiliate marketing software and all your needs during your journey through the affiliate marketing world. And all the software you will find in the Deberoo Suite, and you can join now for free. Go to deberoo.com and sign up there, or follow the link below in the description. Now, let's talk about sweepstakes. So today we're going to talk about running sweepstakes on push traffic. And this is kind of a beginner's guide into sweepstakes and into push notification ads. So let's dive in. First, we want to ask the question, what are sweepstakes? Sweepstakes is a vertical consisting of various offers promising users a reward, usually a chance to win an item, upon taking a specific action. Entering a sweepstake contest is free, or at least usually free, but users need to submit their email address, fill a form, or spin a wheel of fortune by clicking on the designated area of the website. And what kind of types of sweepstakes do we have? Because there are multiple different types. First, we have the single opt-in. And the single opt-in offers are by far the simplest form of any sweepstake offer. And they have the lowest payouts but require the least effort to convert. More on this a little later, but let's continue for now because we also have the double opt-in offers. They require a two-step authentication. Double opt-in offers are a bit harder to convert as not everyone who starts the registration process is willing to complete it. So they might take the first step, but maybe they won't take the second step, right? On the plus side, they do have higher payouts, which makes up for the slightly lower conversion rates. Next up is the credit card submit, or the CC submit. And it means users are required to submit their credit card details in order for a conversion to be counted. These type of offers usually come with much higher payouts and they require a lot more effort, pre-landers, advanced optimization strategies, spot-on funnel, etc. And last but not least, we have the mobile subscription offers, also known as carrier billing offers. Require users to subscribe to some service for which the payment will be periodically charged directly to their mobile phone bill. Such offers are characterized by higher payouts and lower conversion rates. Also, depending on an offer, one or two-step verification is required. So, if we take all these different kinds of sweepstakes into a table, to compare them with each other, this is what it looks like. So first, if we talk about cost, we have the single opt-in as lowest, the double opt-in in the middle, and the credit card submits and the mobile subscriptions are the most expensive to run. The difficulty is kind of the same way as the cost. The simplest to run is the single opt-in, as it's only one action the customer has to take. The double opt-in is a little bit harder because they have to double opt-in. They have to do the opt-in twice. You need to validate that they indeed did that single opt-in and they still want it. So it gets a little more difficult. And the credit card submits and the mobile subscriptions are the hardest because you're asking for more vulnerable information. In regards to the credit card submits, that's obviously the credit card. Not everybody wants to fill out their credit card to a website. And the same goes for the mobile subscription. You might fear a couple of people because you're asking for their mobile phone and you're gonna bill them on that mobile phone, on their mobile carrier, and therefore it gets a little bit more difficult. The conversion rate, however, is the other way around. The highest conversion rate you will receive at a single opt-in offer. Once again, because it's so easy to do a single opt-in, it has the highest conversion rate and people trust it, or at least don't think about it enough when they sign up, one or the other. The double opt-in is a little less on the conversion rate because you're going to have some people that did the first opt-in, but on the second opt-in they feel like, well, no, I don't want it anymore, or whatever reason, and therefore the conversion rate gets lower. The credit card submits and the mobile subscriptions have the lowest conversion rate, once again because you're asking for more and more vulnerable information from the customer. Then the payout obviously correlates with all the information before. So because the single opt-in has low costs, is not difficult, and has a high conversion rate, that also means that the payout is the lowest. The double opt-in has medium costs, is medium difficult, medium conversion rate, and therefore has a medium payout. The credit card submits and the mobile subscriptions are the hardest to run, the most expensive to run, and will have the least amount of conversions if we talk about the conversion rate, and therefore the payout on those is higher than those of the single and double opt-in offers. Now let's talk about geos. What kind of geos are popular right now for sweepstakes? And before we're going to address them and talk about them, I want to tell you that these are just some suggestions of good running geos. As a matter of fact, all geos can be profitable campaigns, can have profitable campaigns. There's not a single geo where you shouldn't run a push campaign because it's not going to be profitable. It's all about the offer and the ads you make. So any geo will be fine to make some money as long as you pick the right offer and you have the right marketing strategies. All right, so keep that in mind. This is just a list of popular geos for sweepstakes. It's not a list of the geos that you should run to make profit. You can do that everywhere. These are just very popular. So if we talk about tier 1, obviously the most expensive the most expensive traffic, but also the best quality of traffic, usually, and the countries with a higher GDP per person. So then we talk about the USA, the UK, New Zealand, Canada, and Australia, and a lot more. But I would definitely recommend, if you're going to tier 1 and your native language is English, go with one of these countries to save some translation costs. So if you're focusing on tier 1 and you're a native English speaker, go with one of these countries. If you're not a native English speaker, you might still want to run in an English-speaking country. But if you have Spanish, for example, as your native language, well, I don't know a whole lot of tier 1 Spanish-speaking countries, but maybe you can find one and maybe it's worth running there. Tier 2, let's look at tier 2. So in tier 2, we have a lot of upcoming European countries like Italy, Spain, and France, which are good for sweepstakes at the moment. Saudi Arabia is also upcoming, just like Singapore, and those are very good geos for your sweepstakes push campaign as well. So that's tier 2, and the tier 2 is basically in between tier 1 and tier 3, obviously, and the traffic is cheaper than tier 1 but more expensive than tier 3, and the quality, same thing. Quality is less than tier 1 but better than tier 3, and the GDP is also around the middle between tier 1 and tier 3. And if we look at tier 3, that's probably the best beginner's place to start out your affiliate marketing campaign and your journey with push ads and sweepstakes. So tier 3 has the cheapest the cheapest traffic and the lowest amount of GDP per person in them. They also have the lowest conversion rate usually, but the traffic is cheap, so you can make up to that. So if we look at tier 3, popular countries right now to run your sweepstakes push campaign are India, Thailand, the Philippines, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, South Africa, and tons more. Tier 3 is literally the biggest tier in the world. Most countries are under Tier 3. So some countries that we haven't addressed in this list that are not within the top geos for sweepstakes are Scandinavian countries and Western European countries. Why is that? Except for the UK. Why is that? Well, in Scandinavia and in the Netherlands and Germany, those are countries where sweepstakes tend to be less successful overall. Once again, you can make a profitable campaign on sweepstakes on push in any country, but especially if you're beginning and you want a tier 1 country, I would look at one of those and not at Sweden, the Netherlands, Norway, Finland. Those countries tend to convert a little bit harder, especially if we talk about sweepstakes, because, well, if I talk about the Netherlands, which is basically my specialty, because I know the Netherlands a little bit, there is a lot of skepticism. So when they see you could win this and this and this, and they notice that you have to fill out something or that you have to give a credit card, people tend to not trust it and not do an opt-in. So therefore, if you want to run those countries, make sure you have some experience in your back pocket and that you know how to market it and how to market a tier 1 country like those Scandinavian countries and the Netherlands and Belgium, etc. So that's basically it for this video, but stay tuned because there's more to come. And also check out the Deberoo Suite beta, which you can still join for free. Go to deberoo.com and sign up there, or follow the link below in the description. That's going to be it for this one. I will catch you next time. Till then, peace out.